Hello, I will explain how to set the tariffs of Taximeter. To change the tariff, you must visit to Settings menu. In Settings menu, on the top second menu item is Tariff Settings. There are three default tariffs listed here: Tariff A, Tariff B, Tariff C. If you need to add more tariff, you can press plus button at the bottom. You can delete a tariff by long click on that. To change a tariff, we will press on that tariff. Now you can see different sections. You can configure initial charge, a distance charge, time charge, or we can define a minimum fare, a maximum fare, tax rate, and enable extras. I will explain these items one by one. Initial charge is a charge that will be charged when you start the meter. Here I will set initial charge as 50 rupees. Then distance charge. Here there are two distance charge tiers are selected by default. The first one is from start to the first kilometer. There will be a charge of 0 rupees per kilometer. The second tier explains from the first kilometer to the end of the hire, there will be 50 rupees per kilometer charge. If you want to add more, you can press this plus button. So you can define something like from 0 to first kilometer, we will charge 10 rupees per kilometer. Then from first kilometer to the fifth kilometer, the charge will be we will say that charge will be 15, and from 5th kilometer to the 10th kilometer we will charge again 10 rupees per kilometer. From 10th kilometer to the last kilometer, the per kilometer charge will be 12 rupees. Likewise, you can change the per kilometer charge in different distance intervals. If you want to reduce them, you can press that minus button. I hope it is clear now. Now we will move to the time charge. Here you can define a per minute charge for either for waiting period, or if you have selected the D mode in general settings, then for the every running minute that this time charge will be applied. We will set that to 5 rupees per minute. Then the minimum fare is irrespective of those above charges. We can define a charge that we will say 75 rupees. That will be the minimum fare that will be charged from whatever the hires you will take. The minimum fare will be applied. Anything, the distance charge or time charge, if that exceeds 75 rupees, that will be applied. I will turn it off. Maximum fare, you can define something like the maximum charge for a hire. We will say that is 1500 rupees. Uh, the total charge will not exceed the 1500 rupees. We can define a tax percentage. We'll say 12% tax will be charged. So your final fare will be displayed including this tax rate. The extras, there's a different extras menu. To activate extras on your specific tariff, you must enable that extras in the tariff settings. Now we will save this tariff. We have saved those tariff in tariff A. We will go back to, now the tariff A is activated. We'll go back to main screen. Now you can see the tariff A. We will start higher. Now the starting rate is 50 rupees I had selected. That includes 12% tariff rate and added 12% tax rate, and total is added and displayed. Here you can see that settings button has changed to extras because we have enabled extras in our tariff. Now waiting has started.